shoot two. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
Turkoglu's checked in for the Clippers. Stevenson inside the three-point line. That one wide left.
Kevin Durant's so potent offensively. I think at times we overlook his defense. That's an area he's really improved, and of course, the length that makes him so tough to deal with offensively also serves him well at the defensive end of the floor.
Shot on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Here's with a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Here's Augustine. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Augustine's got his second basket of the game.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
That's good. And that's 15 points for Jay.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's the screen. And the pass to Augustine. Raiders on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shot denied. Miller with the ball. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto. Pierce inside the three-point line, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt.
Now, here's Stevenson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense is able to set up.
Letting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Here's Miller again, Los Angeles.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, they found that sweet spot between the paint and the three-point line, and they're knocking a lot of those shots down.
Now, here's Cantor. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop with that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling. And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And he's shaken off a poor first-quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Miller dishes to Jordan. Looks for Miller, gets it to him. Stolen by Williams. Oh, here we go with Durant. Nobody back. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
Thunder trailing by 10.
It should be the last possession of the quarter if they play it right.
And if their clock management's good, it will be.
Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Thank you, Kevin.
Now the third quarter about to get going.
Just a fantastic game for Miller. He has 20 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
With more to come, maybe. The way his shot looks tonight, looks like he's going for a big night.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. Chris Paul is out there with Miller. And it's Johnson in at the small forward.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on the wide open look.
They're trailing by 8. Waiters passes to Westbrook. Griffin with the steal.
You know, that was all about anticipation. Just reading that play beautifully and coming away with the steal. And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They get it back. The shot's good from Cantor.
I'll tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim. Had so much space there, and the defense really not showing him the respect. You can see his eyes get wide.
And Waiters gets to Westbrook. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Griffin inside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Miller. While we're on a short break, we've got some time to break down the steal leaders at the shooting guard position over the last month. Dion Waiters third.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. I mean, those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Well, the two-guard position is where we often find the team's best defender, and that's definitely the case with these guys. Every one of their teams leans on them heavily at the defensive end.
Enes Kanter, originally from Turkey, some real promise offensively. Scores well on that left block, and he does a nice job on the offensive boards as well. At times, he's even shown the ability to step out and space the floor. It'll be interesting to see how his game develops. And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Clippers leading by 11. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, when Doc Rivers came to the Clippers, he wanted to shift their image from a Showtime team to a true contender. Blake Griffin said, Lob City is done. And while the Clippers still make highlight reel plays with the best of them, Rivers has brought a seriousness and a focus to this team as they pursue an NBA championship. Guys?
Rivers has said lobs are great, but winning is better. They're trying to get them both. Thanks, Doris. And Kanter not a big leaper or shot blocker, but his strength serves him well defensively.
Yeah, he's a good post defender, Kevin, because of those attributes. He holds his ground and has the length to bother and challenge shots. Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And Crawford gets it to go on the assist by Griffin. That's 7 points for Jamal Crawford.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Outside for Durant. From outside the arc. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot. And the shot is long.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Durant dishes to Westbrook. Here's Waiters. On target with his 3.
Well-contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Well, this quarter is going awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And we get an opportunity here to check out some numbers for Russell Westbrook. What a string of games he's put together here lately. I mean, he's in high gear. Check out the stats. 7th in assists, 13th in steals, and of course he's in the top 15 in rebounds. So a very strong presence in the paint.
And, you know, looking again, Steve, at his place among the top 10 assist men, he's been providing a lot of room service dimes to his teammates, and I hope they appreciate it.
Johnson can't hit.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense for one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
Now here's Johnson following the shot by Kevin Durant. Right side Durant, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Clippers. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Thunder. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
You know, when you check out Oklahoma City, they've continued their outstanding play. I mean, they're definitely one of those teams that everybody has in their sights again this year.
Well, you know, this is a team that doesn't have any glaring weaknesses. I mean, they're strong across the board on that roster. And I think as long as they stay solid and they stay healthy, it wouldn't surprise me if they made a strong push into the playoffs.
Crawford's shot is good.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
And the basket by Joe.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Paul passes to Griffin. Paul kicks to Griffin. Shoots a fader. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Augustine against Paul. And the wide-open shot from Collison. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Crawford, no one around him. And another 3 for the Clippers.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 17. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Thunder trailing by 15. Jones drives in. Westbrook can't get it to go.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
The shot's good from Paul.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The 11-footer. Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Griffin. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Here comes Westbrook. 22 points for him. Here's Collison, and he jams it with authority. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Clippers ahead. They lead by 18. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7 terrific assists on the night from Augustine.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating passing angles.
They've got Dion Waiters. Durant is out there with Perry Jones. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Augustine in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. That's a 2 from Paul. And the shot falls short this time. Thunder trailing by 18. Waiters with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to Adams. Left side Durant. Shot clock at 6. On the money with the shot from the left block. Durant's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Thunder. It's stolen by Adams. Durant attacking. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Paul dishes to Miller. Raiders against Paul. Good on the shot.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
And Augustine kicks to Jones. And that one's good.
The defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is really wonders for the
And Augustine kicks to Durant. And a foul called on the shot got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 21 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as